Alright folks, it is August 16th, 6 days since Karrion Kross, Killer Kross, his documentary hit YouTube. Currently sitting at almost 800,000 views in 6 days. That's really amazing. Worker shoot. I'm sure Kevin or Karrion Kross Killer Kross is tired of hearing about that. At this point, we all should know it is not a work. We need to get him back. Hashtag we want Kross. Just came out with a book. Life is Fighting. I personally bought this myself off Amazon. He also has it on sale at premiercollectibles.com, where you can get an autograph signing. I personally didn't get it there because I was hoping at some point in the future I can actually get his autograph in person. I'm not a big celebrity kind of person. The only people I really ever met was Bret Hart, Kevin Nash, Diesel. Funny story about Kevin Nash. I feel so horrible about it at this point in time. Went and I met him and Rhino at a Bret Hart signing, and I was there with my son, my young son at the time, and I don't know why I thought this, but I just assumed a part of the package was you could bring in your stuff and they would sign it, right? With the exception of Bret. I just thought, I don't know what I thought. Anyway, I kind of put him in an awkward situation at the time, and I asked him to sign a TNA video I had, and Kevin looked at Rhino, and they're just kind of looked at themselves like, and I didn't know why they looked. I was just so, somehow they did sign it for me, so I was pretty happy with that, with my son getting to meet the big guys. But at some point in the future, hopefully, I'll get to meet Kevin Robert Kazar and get this Kazar. I get this signed by him, and I can't wait to read it. I'm like I said, I'm not a big reading guy. I've read a lot of wrestling books in the past, and a lot of books in general. But I'm not like my daughters. My daughters will they'll pick up a book and they'll read it almost cover to cover in a full day. It's really amazing, actually. I've never been that way, so maybe they get that from their mother. But it looks good. Looks good, guys. Got some pictures in there for people like me, right? But and lots of words there too. Xavier Woods, Chris Van Fleet, Krista Joseph, and Kofi Kingston also have some nice things to say on the back. So check it out, guys. Like I said, I picked it up from Amazon, hoping at some point maybe I did a shout out to a local wrestling promoter, Bill Hart, here in Newfoundland, St. John's, Newfoundland. I said this is the time to see if you can book Killer Kross and Scarlett now that they're free, and they may only be free for a short period of time. We would hope so. We were hoping that they come home back to WWE very soon. So yeah, guys, that kind of sums it up. So again, pick up his book. I'm gonna put Killer Kross's information in the bottom so you guys can decide where you want to pick it up yourself. Oh, and also he has some pro wrestling tees. He got some shirts on Pro Wrestling Tees, him and Scarlett. Where I did actually order one. I ordered a Smoke Show shirt the other day, so I'm hoping to receive that in the next couple weeks. I like to support the guy, Karrion Kross, Kevin Killer Kross. He seems like a genuine guy, class act, and I'd like to see him do well in the future. I'd love to see him back in WWE and have a program with the top guys, and himself become a top guy, because he's definitely a class act. So I want to see him and Scarlett continue to succeed. If it ends up being on the Indies or another wrestling promotion, so be it. I will most likely tune into him there, because, like I said, a big fan. And guys, also don't forget Don Tony and Kevin Castle Show. Make sure you support Don Tony. He's the Podfather, the original. I've been listening to him since 2006, along that lines. Him and Kevin Castle, and of course Anthony Missionary Thomas, Wrestling Soup, as well. If you guys are interested in wrestling at all, you're doing yourself a disjustice if you do not check out Don Tony and Kevin Castle Show. They don't just throw it out there and see what sticks. It's good. It's from the heart, and it makes sense. So they're real. They're real. Don Tony, real. Karrion Kross, Killer Kross, real. Check it out. I just want to say this is actually my second take, and I have fans going on here in the background. I'm going to turn them back on now. I'm going to bust, because this room is so warm. This room is so warm, and I couldn't have on the fans because the audio and everything else. I'm starting to get it coming in. Oh my goodness, it is so warm. And I didn't realize the first take that I did, there was no audio. Anyway, hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. Catch you next time, guys.